Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome to the replay. If you're catching me live, you'll see that red live box at the top left corner of your screen. Say hello as you hop on. It's Shelly with Chalkin History. I hope everyone's having a great Tuesday. Getting down to the end here. Say hello as you guys hop on. I'm trying to see if we're live here. There we go. I'm going to get this sprinkled out to a couple places. Make sure everything's ready to roll. And then we will get started. I chuckle because I hear the puppies upstairs just running back and forth. So somebody's having a good time up there. All right, today we're going to work on the country church. I really love this church, and there's an old transfer that we're going to also use because I just think it will give it so much more character. So grab a beverage, come hang out with me, say hi. If you're watching from CKC, Tennessee, hello, and I am coming for you guys in a couple more days. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to share everything with you guys. So excited. I am so excited. All right. If you sign up for my text messages, those text messages went out. If you would like to get a text message, all it is a simple text that says, hey, hello, this is what we're working on tonight. If you can catch me live, come join me. Otherwise, there's a link to catch the replay. So I would love to have you around. Happy Tuesday night, you guys. Let's play with our country church. Everything is in stock. If you scan that QR code right below me with your camera app, you will see it will throw a couple things in your cart. It will throw in the London frame, which is magnetic, which is really nice. So it's a less expensive choice than the Aiden. The Aiden's a beautiful ornate, or not, I wouldn't say ornate. That's the Verity. But the Aiden is a really nice heavy-duty porcelain magnetic board. Awesome board. The London just gives us a little more less expensive option that is still magnetic. And then there's also some refills that you can change that out, so you can keep the one frame and then just keep changing out your designs. Now the inserts are not magnetic, they are the boutique finish only, but still, great deal. All right, so here's our country church. Here's our London. We're also, I know you're kind of wondering what are these things, but we're going to play with the cutout, the chalkable shape that you can buy as well. There's also a digital file that you can get, and that will allow you to cut out on paper or whatever this little church door. But then I went ahead and through Decor Cutouts, they have some extra pieces. Actually, I don't know if it's, not sure if it's listed yet. I don't know if I listed it or not. Anyway, you can get more pieces to kind of build on top of your church. However, Decor Cutouts and More is on a break. They will be back soon, so stay tuned for that. Let's just dig right in. We're going to kind of shimmy stuff around here. Take out our church. Careful when you cut it out. You don't want to nick your chalkable shape. So that's why I usually kind of do it from behind. Let's see if we got anybody watching. Say hello. All right, garbage. Bring that a little closer. So here's our chalkable shape. So I was kind of thinking I'm going to off-center this a little. And we're just going to kind of shimmy that over. I kind of only wanted to do one little planter box. But let's see. Guess we could do both of them. I have some more cutouts in here. Grab these. These are just the cutest little things. So that would go like right there. We could do both. That would be cute, I guess. But yeah, then there's just like you can get the piece for the door, like the little window. I don't want to build too many layers, so I think I'm going to leave that out. And then of course I think also here, you'll see on here that we also did the words, and that's more for if you're doing it. I don't know. I guess you could put it in the doorway. Maybe not. I don't know. You could kind of put this off to the side if you wanted to do that. But we won't worry about that piece today. All right. Again, decor cutouts, they are on a short break, but they will be back. All right. So first things first. So we have our door. We have our little planter boxes here. We'll have to paint those up. And we have our little like door hinge and a little door knocker. How cute. But we want to prepare the back of the London real quick. So let's put this to the side. This transfer is part of the Oh Holy Night, or Oh Night Divine, it might have been, where it said Oh Holy Night on one side, and then it was the music to the song. So that's what we're going to use here. We've already used it. It was last year. So we're just going to take that off the backer sheet. And try to line it up so that I'm just going to butt it right up to the top of that frame. And I am not fuzzing this because this will not need it. I even feel like it's not very sticky at all. Not quite sure. I only used it once or twice last year, so I'm not quite sure why it wouldn't be sticky. Oh, I'm trying to see if I have any spray adhesive. Not quite sure why that's not really sticking. Again, old transfer. We're going to do our best to see what happens. Let's get a small squeegee. What I'll do probably is we'll start from the, I mean, it is not sticking at all. That's crazy. We'll start from the center and kind of feather out and see what we get here. Woof, woof. I don't know if you guys can hear them, but they are barking away. All right, so we're going to try to just kind of spread this outward. Once that chalk paste goes through that silk screen, it kind of acts like an adhesive and will keep your transfer down for the most part. Sometimes it does not. So don't always count on that. We're going to try to make this work. All right, let's get some excess off here. Kind of spread it around. Get this top down. Hopefully then that'll hold some of it down. Just going to kind of slide it. Just going to kind of keep spinning this around till I get it completely covered. All right, again, we're going to get that excess off as we're going around. Let's hit this last corner here. There we go. All right. Excess back in that jar. All right, oops. And then we're just going to grab that and pull that up. Shockingly, nothing smeared. That's impressive. Hi, Mom. How are ya? Okay. So that's the words to the song, Oh Holy Night. So we're going to go ahead and just get that dried up. It'd be really pretty if you did it in the shimmer whites. You could do it in a shimmer gold. I kind of just wanted to keep it white. We're going to try to keep this kind of simple and classy. Get this dried up. All right, I think for the most part, a little teeny wet, so we're gonna just leave it be. We don't have to worry about this right now anyway. Eventually our church is gonna go on top, so we can put this aside and let that continue to dry. In the meantime, let's bring our church over. Okay, I'm gonna write on here, Country Church. And then let's just go ahead and get our pieces cut. Our trimmers are still out of stock, but they are coming back soon. I'm probably going to leave this guy intact because I really don't need that right now, so we are not going to worry about that. I'm not going to worry about this saying. The saying says, may the joy of the season fill your heart. I like that. Here's our little greenery. Here's our little box, and then our door. And then, of course, we have our little knocker and the little hinges. All right, so first thing I think I'm going to do is our church. So we can put all those little pieces, parts to the side. Our church is pretty symmetrical. I do believe this side's just a hair like longer to the right. Okay, so you just kind of want to keep an eye on that when you're figuring it. You know, it really probably doesn't matter. I think it does go out to a little bit to the right. All right, we're going to take this off the backer sheet. Put that aside. And try to find my, well, we're just going to use our sweatshirt. You can use our fuzzing cloth or a shirt, but you just want to do it a couple times. You just want to kind of dull that adhesive a little bit. All right. And because our transfers are nice and translucent, we can see how it will go on. Okay. And then you'll really be able to tell too if you have it on the right side or not. Okay, I think that looks good. We're going to rub that down. Make sure it's sticking nice. And then we're going to just kind of take this piece by piece here. I'm just trying to move it down a little bit towards me more. Okay. Okay, first thing I think I want to do is the cross at the top. And I'm going to get our nominee. This was our color of the month a few months ago. Also, Napa, the color of the month, is now gone. That actually lasted longer than I thought it would. All right, but we're just going to get the top of that. Get that covered. Put that back. Get that excess off. And then I'm also going to do the bell. So I'm going to try to get in there with this squeegee. I don't know. I think that might be a little too wide. Let's go ahead and see if we can find a much tinier piece, which I have over here. So I take my squeegees and I cut them down into teeny weeny pieces because that helps get into those teeny weeny areas. All right, so we're going to do that bell. Get that nice and shiny gold. Okay, and then of course take that excess off. Anywhere else we want gold? Maybe the windows. The windows would be pretty. Let's do those in gold too. Actually, I might wait till I get down there. I think we're gonna work our way down, so I'm gonna just kind of pull this up. And we'll dry those two parts. Our chalkable shapes are colorable, so you can paint them. If you want to do that, you can, to give it a different base coat other than white. All right, we're going to let that fall back. Now I'm not going to press the cross down. We're just going to do it all around wherever we chalked the gold. Okay. And then I think I will do the windows in gold. I think that'll be a pretty little accent. Okay. We are going to use, I think I'm going to do the church in brown. Again, keeping it very classic. We can do our door a different color if we want to do that. A different color, we can do that. But I think I'm going to just do this in brown. That's what we're going to do. Black would look awful nice as well. Maybe we do our roof in brown. We could do these little roof things in brown and do the rest in black, maybe. That might look good. Let's get out our black too. Okay. Get some more squeegees. Try to see if I have any like half cut ones in case we have to go around some small areas. All right. So let's do this. Let's do inside. Let's do the shingles. Brown. Got my glasses. Eyes are looking a little fuzzy tonight. They're a little tired. Okay. And if you don't get it exact, it's okay because we're going to blend in that black a little bit and it will look very, very nice. This will be a bundle for our CKC friends. You'll get the transfer and the chalkable shape. All right, let's see. I don't think those are shutters up there, so we're just going to come in here and honestly, it'll probably end up looking a little bit like a hot mess or ombre look because I'm going to do the black on top, so hopefully it won't blend too much. We're just going to come in here and Get these, the rooftop a little bit here. The shingles. So I'm not being exact. I'm not trying to just get, you know, the actual shingles. I'm sure and certain I'm getting other parts of it brown. But that's okay. We're getting the gist, right? Okay. Now we're going to go over it with black. So let me get, let's see, I guess this will be good. All right, so like I said, I'm not being all that too careful. You know, if I'm hitting some of that brown, I'll try to avoid it if I can. But if I happen to hit it, it's okay. Like in between here, I'm certain I'm not going to be perfect. But it will look good. Okay, let's see if I can spin this here. I just need to bring it closer to me. I like to chalk towards me. I kind of feel like I have just better control. Now I do want to avoid that bells because we painted him, chalked him in gold. So I would like to try to avoid that if I can, because I would like to keep him gold. All right. All right, how about we do a quick pull. Oh, that looks super, you guys. Tomorrow is D-Day, so tomorrow I need to finish figuring out what I'm taking product-wise, loading my car up from my studio, bringing it home, and then we leave Thursday. So tomorrow is D-Day. It has to happen tomorrow. Just a lot of work. But I am excited. Excited. Okay. I'm just going to let that lay down. So now we're going to fill everything else in black except for those windows. Hopefully I'll remember not to chalk those. We're going to do the windows. I wanted to do the windows in the nominee, the gold. So hopefully we'll remember that. Avoid those windows. Pick up some more black here. Almost done with the church here. Okay. Get excess off. Back into that jar. All right, let's go ahead and do a lift. Okay, I'm gonna lift it to that point. Hopefully it didn't move too much. Let's get this dry, then we'll put it down, and then we'll finish with the gold windows, and then we'll work on our cutouts. But I'm really excited. This is looking so nice. Push this down here. Hopefully that didn't move. All right, we just want to flatten out the windows without touching the black because that still is wet and we do not want to smear that. So let's grab our squeegee with our nominee. Did you guys all get your chance to get your nominee when we had it? Because, oof, this is such a pretty color. Like, I hope they come out with other colors like this same look. Because this is so pretty. I mean, it's like gold-plated jewelry. It's so fancy. Fancy smanchy. Try not to hit that black like I did. It's hard, I know. It's hard to get that edge. Okay. It'll give the windows some character, right? Okay. All right. We can take this entire transfer off. Oh my gosh, look at that. Doesn't that look so good? Okay, let's continue to get that nice and dry. We're gonna still need that church transfer, I guess we won't. We shouldn't, actually. So what color should we do the door? Maybe green. We'll go with green, I think. All right, so what's going to happen now is, all right, we can put this aside now. Let that finish up drying. Now we have to get these guys all painted up. All right. These are our wood boxes. This is our door. Oops. I think I'm going to paint the door. Let's see. I guess we could do black first. And I'm just using our paste for this. Okay, that's black, because then I'm going to do the door green. Let's do these little guys. Where's those little pliers I have? Bought these little like tweezer things because they're good for holding, you know, like stickers or something, like little thin paper cuts. But you can only grasp the item. You can't tighten it around the item. Does that make sense? So it just will grasp it, but I sometimes feel it slipping on me. So I wish I could kind of make it tighter. Okay, so those are little door hinges. This is the door knocker. Okay. All right, these are going to be the little boxes. I'm trying to think if I want to make them. I think I'm going to make those white. I think we'll paint those pieces white. Because those will be more on the board, not on the shape. So I'm going to paint those white first. Okay, make sure I'm painting the right sides. The way you can kind of tell if you're painting on the right side is you'll see little burn marks on the other side. But they're very few and far between, so you kind of gotta look hard, which is a good thing. I don't like the look of things being totally scorched. I like to see a nice clean cut line. All right, so we're gonna get this painted up. There's that. What's everybody doing tonight? Just relaxing. None of the kids were around tonight, so we went to dinner to our favorite stomping ground. I had French onion soup. Oh my gosh, it was so good tonight. It was warm and savory. All right. There's that. Let's get these pieces dry. And we'll get it all put together. Again, our board is magnetic, so we should be able to just put our country church on with a magnet. And then these little pieces will probably glue onto the church, hot glue. You know, you could do Velcro strips, command strips, anything like that. Okay. All right, so here's, I'm going to say church door. This is going to be the church box. This is the church shrub. A little up arrow there. And then door, I'll say church door hardware. Okay. Okay. Church door. Now, I'm not going to wax today. It could be a good or a bad decision. We'll see. Okay. Got that on nice. We're going to make our door green, so I think we'll go with, we should do a nice dark green. I think I'm going to actually use forest. Now forest we can get through our little single paste palette. It comes, I think there's like a cherry in there and some other colors. I think it's called Holidays. So we're going to make a nice dark green here. Okay. All right. Let's peel that off. Nice dark door. Somehow white got on there. I'm not quite sure. But we can touch that up with our chalk marker. Let's get this guy dried up a little bit here. Okay. That kind of is pretty dark. I wonder if we should do something lighter. I might actually lighten that up, guys. The dark green will be nice on here, but I really think that's, ooh, that's kind of dark. So let's do this. I'm gonna just take a wipe and we're gonna wipe that off a little bit. Okay. Just clean it up a little bit. Another clean wipe here. Just wipe that back side. Everything's water soluble, so it just cleans up nicely with some wipes. Or using our board eraser, which is my favorite tool to wash or to use when I'm cleaning my transfers and sometimes actually my squeegees and other tools. Now I'm just kind of waving this, getting it a little drier. Let's go with moss. Moss is one of our en vogue colors. I think that will be better, although, let's see what this is here. We could do eucalyptus. That would be kind of a countryish color. Let's do that. Let's do a eucalyptus. So I'm going to kind of place this, because it's so dark, I have no idea. I think I'm pretty close to where I was. But we're going to just lay that down on there. Now, this could be iffy because we're laying it down without waxing or anything like that. So we could run into a problem, but we'll see. Ooh, my eucalyptus is drying up, so we're just going to kind of wet that a little bit, see if I can get enough up and thinned out here. Just kind of moving some around here, see if we can get it back to a chalkable paste. And it's wet too. That's never a good sign. All right, we're going to try it, guys. See what happens here. If anything, it might mix with the dark green we already have on there. It may actually turn out pretty well. We'll see. It's kind of thick. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. Ooh, that's cool. There you go. Looks like a very old, worn door. An old, weathered door. I like it. Okay, we also have to do the little hardware. So I'm going to do those in the nominee. So where's that transfer? Hardware. Here's the hardware. So we're going to put these guys right there. Okay, put this one on there. This guy on there. Okay. We'll do those all in gold, I think. Okay. Push those down. I'm going to just grab my teeny weeny little squeegee that I cut up. Chalk that. Shimmer copper would look good too. That would kind of look like an antique brass color if you like that color instead of golds. Okay. I'm going to put my glue gun on so we can start putting all this together. Cute. So cute. Okay. Ooh, making a mess. Okay, now for our little boxes here. Let's move this aside. So your little door knocker will go there. Oopsie. Okay. Now I think we can do the real dark color, the forest on here. Honestly, if you don't even want to use this transfer, just paint them green and be done with it. Or paint them green and then do a lighter green on top. That's what we could have done. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. We still can. We can do like a hot mess kind of thing. Right, we'll just dab some of that on there. I'm just going to use my finger, get my finger kind of covered, and then just kind of swirl that in there. And then take that off. Oh, there you go. Kind of see the different color greens in there. Line it up again. Take a look at it in the light here. I'm way off on this one here. Just because it's kind of dirty. Okay, try and get that. That one, and then again we're going to try to pick up some this one I think is going to be more darker. Ooh, I love it. Those are cool. And then we'll use our bark for the boxes that hold it. Okay. Let's see Marvin over here. Let's get that transfer. Okay, there's that. You know, we could do kind of like halvesies. Let's get a little bit of the, gonna add some of that nominee in there. Make sure there's no brown in there. Let's go ahead and use this. Do not put that anywhere. We're gonna put that there. So it's kind of going to be brown and the gold. Oh, I like that. Can you guys see how it's kind of halvesies? Let's line this guy up. Okay, I think that's good. Okay, so same thing. Half brown. And then we'll put some of that all right, I'm not gonna mix that in. How pretty. Lots of little pieces, yeah. So these pieces came from Etsy, and then the actual church you can buy from Chalk Couture. All right, let's go ahead and I'm gonna put all my dirties in here. Get those washed. Get everything closed up. Our hot glue gun is ready to roll. What color is this? This is our brown. We got some new stuff coming out, you guys. Wanna say like it's the 19th, 18th. So it's coming up, a couple days. Tomorrow, what's tomorrow? No. 19th maybe. Maybe it's Thursday. I don't remember anymore, but I know something's coming, so. All right, and I've played with a piece or two that's coming up, so I'm excited about that. All right. Bring our board back over. All right, so here's our church. We are going to get magnets. And I'm going to cut this in half. Our magnets are awesome because you can cut them in half. I mean, who would have thunk it, right? We're just going to keep a half up there, and we'll keep a half down here. Press it down. All right, so then you see it sticks, right? It doesn't shift. Then we need to build our little door guy. So let's see. Trying to think, how does a door hinge look like? I guess like that, right? You know, now I gotta look it up because I don't remember. Church. Country church. Okay, so they have it going off slightly. And then the door knocker. Okay, gotcha. All right, so let's go ahead and get some glue on there. And we will just kind of have it off a little bit. Okay. Stick our second one on there. How cute. We'll do our little door knocker. Kind of right there. Oh my gosh, it's looking so cute. And that guy sits right here, I think. Wouldn't that be fun to somehow, oh my gosh, you guys, that would be adorable if we could somehow keep it open. I may have just the thing. I thought I had I thought I had little wood pieces. I know I had little wood pieces. All right, let's do this. We will use the piece that you can cover that with. We're not going to use that. So we will put this behind the door to make it look like it's open. My gosh. Somehow, if we can, let's see. Let me think about this. If we can somehow get this tilted. Without it being seen would be ideal. Actually, this might be too big. I actually have the dog bones I cut out from those skeletons. Remember those skeleton animals? Maybe that'll be better. That'll be a better little... If we can just glue it on like that. Okay, let's try this. We're just gonna try this for grins and giggles. Okay, we're gonna put it like right here, and I'm gonna stand it up. Hopefully that's enough away from the edge. Then what I'll do is I'll put a line of glue here to adhere it. So then it'll, oh my gosh, it'll look like it's open. Oh, how cute. But maybe I want it in more. I think I want it in more. Oh my gosh. That's cute. I'm just saying. Okay. let's do it more towards the other side. So it just looks like they're open a little bit. And then we'll run the glue this way so that it just sits like that. Oh my goodness, how cute. Okay, that's just too cute. Oh, how darling. Look at that. How cute is that? Okay. This is adorable. Okay, now we need to get, I'm just going to do one of these magnets. So you get these magnets and they come in a pack of 12, but they're flexible enough and soft enough but strong enough that you can cut through them. So we're just gonna tack that on there, put him right there. Let's get our bush right there. How cute. Goodness. It is, isn't it? So cute. All right. There you go. You can push these up real close if you want. You could even, if you wanted to lift your church a little bit, if you wanted to glue that on there and then put your bush in front of the window, I don't know. I like my window, so I think we're going to leave it like we had it. I like it. I like it smushed up there. There we go. All right. This is your country church. I hope you guys love it like I do. Oh my gosh. I really love how that door is tilted open. Oh, how cute. Okay. Thank you guys for showing up tonight. I really appreciate seeing you.